Good Monday. I'm Chris Fote. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Sharona?
Good morning. Today with us is David Hernandez, and he does a lot of stuff. So I will explain him. I will have him explain what he does because he's not just a personal trainer. It's not that he just has a gym. There's a lot of stuff, and I have known him since his days at the the WCA. He used to be
YWCA?
YWCA. He used to be an instructor there, and I always wondered, although he is from Colombia, how come he doesn't have an accent? So tell us what you do and how did you get rid of your accent?
Okay, well, let's go through the accent part before anything else. I moved to the U.S. when I was 12, so I should have an accent.
Yeah.
But I was actually, when I think I was 15 months, I was adopted, and my mom is from the U.S. So I've always, I don't know what my primary language was. Now it's more English because I use it more than I do Spanish, but I've always had English, and when I was in Colombia, I went to a bilingual school, so I learned everything in English. So that's the secret of not having an accent in either language. So it's kind of nice to do that. When I'm talking to people in Spanish, they don't think that I know English, and then when I'm speaking in English, people who don't know me don't think I know Spanish.
So what is all that you do at your studio or the gym? Or?
Well, I do a lot more than just at the gym. We do, but at the gym, I own 7 Impact Fight and Fitness, and we're located out Southwest, right in between the Mocha Lounge and Mirage Tanning, and we do all kinds of different specialty martial arts and training. So we've got personal training, and we have martial arts such as judo, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, boxing, kickboxing. We do some conditioning boot camp style classes also, and then we are the only gym in the area that does mixed martial arts as well. So the big craze for the mixed martial arts, everybody knows the UFC type fighting. We do have pro fighters, we have amateur fighters, and we have some of our fighters fighting every month somewhere. So do a lot of traveling and do a lot of driving around to get to these fighters' fights and make sure I corner them and make sure that somebody's there to take care of them. So it keeps me busy.
So did you ever fight? Or?
I did for a while. I fought for about a good 10 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
And then quit fighting. Just I had my son and kind of got out of the scene of fighting, and actually got out of the whole martial arts scene at all completely for a while. I tried to get back into it, but felt like I was a little too old. It wasn't as good as I used to be, so I started training people, and I've been training people for about 20 years now. Went into personal training about a little bit over 10 years ago, a little bit before you met me at the YW. I started personal training about a year or two before that, and just fell in love with it. Fell in love with the whole aspect of it. A lot of people call me sadistic because I just love people in pain, but it's a good pain.
Somebody's got to push.
Right. I get really happy and vibrant when I see people just like suffering and cursing me out, and I just get really giggly and stuff. So that is, I kind of found that to be my call.
Yeah, but you pushed them. So with all this fighting and stuff, how come you don't have any scars or something? Did Misty take care of all these things?
Yeah, Misty did those facials and got rid of them all. No, I actually was very fortunate to be a very good fighter at the times that I did fight. Most of, in my kickboxing career, I never lost a kickboxing fight. My taekwondo careers, I was national champion, world champion. I was actually an Olympic hopeful, so I was very good at what I did, and I was very lucky to not get, scars and cut and what they call cauliflower ears, the big puffy ears. I never got that, so I was I would just say I'm very lucky. Now that I'm not fighting, I actually still compete. I'm still an athlete, but I do triathlons and I race. So that keeps me really busy. Also trying to push myself and then having to push other people at the same time. So those are the things that interest me to do at this point, is just train people and then do my training for my triathlons. So, and like I said, we do other kind of training also outside of the gym. We do some boot camp classes in different locations, some running groups that we have that we train as well. I have another trainer that trains one of our running groups as well, Dante Adams. He's one of our pro fighters too. And so we're trying to reach more of just being in the gym and being enclosed in one area. We're trying to reach out to people who, whether they can't afford a membership at the gym and they just want that one-time training outside from time to time just to push them a little bit more, or they just want to be outside and train. So I know some people, like myself, in the summertime, you'll never see me in a gym. I'm always outside either running, biking, swimming, or doing some kind of weird, crazy exercise, and people are looking at me like, what in the world is he doing?
So this is Monday Morning Jolt.
Okay.
And so we want to know what you do to jumpstart your Mondays. Or
My
your start of your
Mondays-
workday, if it is Monday.
Yeah, Monday is my start of the week. Owning a business, we really don't have an end for start of the
There's
business. But
no
I say
end and there's no
the
beginning.
only way I define Monday is because it is the busiest day of my week. It's like I go in there and I just have absolutely no, and that's when I tell people I have no time to schedule things. You know, people say, "Oh, can you do this on Monday?" It's like, no, we gotta start on Tuesday. A lot of my sign-ups through the week, I put their information in the system on Mondays. I do a lot of the paperwork stuff on Mondays, stuff that I just don't like.
It's a lot of the business
Yeah,
stuff.
stuff that I'm like, and that just takes forever. So Monday is I would say my busiest time of the week, but it's the one day out of the week that I really feel like I actually work. Because everything else is just
Fun.
everything else is just fun and laughable.
You're making people cry.
And
It's
yeah,
fun.
it's laughable to see people in pain. So
And do you have any advice for other business owners?
I would say the biggest thing that I'm doing right now, one of the things that has set me aside from other gyms, I know I've seen a lot of gyms come up and they close down a year or two later, and then one of the biggest things are in the MMA community and the mixed martial arts community. You see these gyms just pop up, or these groups of people. They call them clubs or fight teams, or however they want to label themselves. They pop up and then they close down. It's just one of those things that they set their goals on just one thing, and they put all their eggs in one basket. We've kind of reached out to different areas. We don't just do the fighting. We don't just do one style of martial arts. So if one person wants to do judo, one person wants to do jiu-jitsu, we have them both. So the family can come in and do the same thing in the same place. If somebody wants to come in and do weight training and do a style of martial arts or be a fighter, one of the things I never understood is why some of these mixed martial arts or any martial arts school don't do any kind of weight training. Because it's very important to strengthen your body as well as define the technique of your art. So we've kind of spread things out in a broader spectrum, and now we are going into different areas of the city, helping people out in different areas. So it just kind of building us up. And then the other thing too is a lot of events that are going on in the city. I try to be involved in them, help with them. I help with races going on, fundraisers. We do a lot of giveaways and try to help other businesses grow money, reach their goals and getting money. So it kind of helps us get our name out there. It tells people that we do care, because we do care about people's health, about the way they take care of themselves. So I think that, one, not just caring but being sincere about it is a very big thing. And people always want to see people who care about their community. So that's kind of, I know that that's helped me out quite a lot.
So, like you're kind of talking about, how you live your life and all kinds of stuff. If you were to have like a superpower, I know you have had this athletic power and world champion and all that kind of stuff. But if you were to have a superpower, what would you have?
If you would have asked me that about 10 years ago, it would have been, I want to be the strongest, toughest person in the world, Now I would say I just want to see, I wish I had a power to give people the fortitude to get to their goals. Because I see so many people that they have a goal, they set that goal, and because it takes patience, it takes
A lifetime.
yeah,
It's
and it is a
life.
lifetime change, but they give up before they get there. And I wish I could let people see, if you just don't give up, if you just keep going, look what you can have, and how much better your life can be. That would be a good power to have. So
There's so many temptations along the way,
Oh,
and
yeah.
distractions.
yes, there are, and life is all about temptations, and whether or not you will take that temptation or not take that temptation. And I think that a lot of people have their mindset that, oh, well, it's just a little bit, it's just a little bit, it's just a little bit, and it just grows and
All it
grows
takes.
and grows. Right.
Well, and tell us something that even those who are close to you don't know that would surprise them about you.
Oh, man,
Uh-oh, he's getting nervous. He's getting
I'm
nervous.
so open about everything. I don't know if I have many secrets. Let's see. Most people that don't know me, I guess.
Don't know,
my-
you get facials every week.
Yeah,
No,
I do get facials. Not every week. I wish I got facials every week, but.
Or you might be eating ice cream or something because people look at you
You know,
and say,
one of the
like,
funniest things though, I gotta say, is that I think one of the things that people, when they see me or they expect they think they know me or whatever, they always ask me, so what do you eat, David? That's one of the things I don't want to tell people what I eat. Now, I've actually cleaned my diet quite a bit lately, but it was one of those things that people thought I ate better than I really did. Now I know how to tell people how to eat, and I know how to, I know better.
Instead of do what I say,
right.
not what I do.
Exactly, that's what I did. Now I'm changing that, and it's been a lot easier now to change that for me. But for a very long time, it was one of those things that I just was blessed with good genes and didn't gain weight until I hit that like age mark. I wouldn't want to say what age, but it caught up to me, and it does catch up to everybody eventually. So I had to clean my diet up, but that's one of my secrets.
so you're not telling us how old you are, right?
That's a secret.
Yeah, that's a secret. That's a secret.
So how do people get hold of you to do business with you?
There's a couple different ways. We got a website, which is suddenimpact.com, and it's spelled SUDN Impact. It just has one D in there. But it's suddenimpact.com, has some information as far as how to locate us, where we are, our phone numbers. It does have a schedule of the classes too. Right now we have, I believe, 23, 24, 25 or 26 classes through the week, whether they're in or outside of the gym, somewhere in that area.
That's a lot.
That is a whole lot to organize, and fortunately I don't do them all, so I teach about 10 of those through the week, which is quite a bit, plus I still have my personal training clients, so it is crazy. But then the phone number, it's 260-602-7039. That's 7039. That's the line to get a hold of me if you have any questions about the gym, about the training. Other than that, I'm also on Facebook, LinkedIn. So those are other ways to reach me.
So we would like to thank David for coming and joining us today, and we would like to thank
you.
the audience for listening in. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.